TeeVeeGames. Wow. Okay. So I was always on the fence about Patreon, and I think when used responsibly and realistically, there's nothing wrong with it. But after listening to this guy, talking about Jimmy Sanchez, for 5 minutes, I can now have a clearer picture of some of its worst users. No platinum for me. I couldn't stomach it for too long. It was a 40-minute video. I didn't expect to be giving out many platinum medals for that one. In 1987, televangelist Oral Roberts infamously told followers God was going to call him home if they didn't donate money for his cause. This is what Jimmy's video reminded me of, except somehow worse. Why would you dedicate a large chunk of time browbeating people who are taking the time to listen to you when they clearly have plenty of choices? If he disclosed a cure for cancer in his videos, that's the only rationale I can imagine for his anger towards the alleged freeloaders he berates. TeeVeeGames, I don't want to believe you that in 1987 you said Oral Roberts, the televangelist, told his followers that God was going to call him home if they didn't donate money for his cause. And I wouldn't say that Jimmy's video was worse. Okay, I don't think there's anything hardly worse than that. Because when you're one of these televangelists, here's the thing. You're setting yourself up as a man of God. See how I did there? I could do it too. All you need to be a good televangelist is to have a lot of knowledge of the Bible and God and all that stuff. But you got to have charisma. As long as you got charisma and a knowledge of the Bible and all that, you too can be a televangelist. You can come out here, and I'm not saying that there's people that maybe are on the level that come out and they actually just, make people feel good and they give the word of God. I'm not saying all televangelists are evil scumbags, but this one was. Many doing this today, they are. But there's choices. See, you have all these vulnerable people that listen to you because, you're the word of God, right? Now, when you have all these people coming out, and it's a really crazy thing whenever I see these televangelists coming out into the crowd and touching people on the forehead, and then they're shaking. They're called plants. They're plants, if you don't want to know. They're plants. They're shaking. They're in a wheelchair. Doing like the freaking, the talking in tongues or whatever. One of them talked in tongues. And then you have somebody just standing up and walking around. Of course, they don't start to run. You've seen this. You can look at the video. All right. If you think a lot of things that happen in the YouTube gaming community sphere with YouTubers is BS, look up some of these videos. You'll see the televangelist go into the crowd. And the thing is, if I was in that crowd, I would be calling BS. I'd be pointing going that didn't just happen. Okay, that person is a plant. Okay, they paid them to be there. I would be the one yelling, quit it! Calm down, this is not real. Okay, this is not happening right now. People literally lifting from a wheelchair, and then slowly walking. They're leaning on him, right? They're leaning on the televangelist. But then he starts, giving them words of inspiration like, God will will your legs to work. And then pretty soon they're doing cartwheels. And then the scary thing is you have all these people that actually believe this. That's the fear. So there's many people out here like televangelists, using God and using religion as a tool to line their pockets.